Welcome to the Dual Phase Talk series. So at what specific thing time we talk regarding Wi-Fi 7? What specific thing's the first thing that comes to mind? Speed, right? And yeah, you don't wrong. It is ridiculously swift. But the real story, the real revolution in this location, isn't merely regarding raw speed. It's regarding entirely changing in what specific thing manner our devices connect to everything, making them smarter, way additional reliable, and you're going to love this, a full lot greener. Alright, so in this location's the game plan. First, we're going to look at the problems that today's Wi-Fi is facing. Its growing pains, if you shall. Subsequently, we'll dive into the incredible solution at the heart of Wi-Fi 7. From in that location, we'll observe in what specific thing manner this unlocks a novel world for smart systems, uncover its surprising energy-saving benefits, and subsequently we'll accept a minimal peek into the future of in what specific location this is each going. Okay, so to truly obtain for what specific thing reason Wi-Fi 7 is such a full deal, we first require to understand what specific things broken with the Wi-Fi we're each using right currently. Because let's be honest, the network we count on for everything has been under certain serious pressure lately. The best way to believe regarding it is this. Our Wi-Fi is stuck in a massive digital traffic jam. It's rush hour 24/7, and the previous way of managing traffic in what specific location each single device has to obtain in one line and wait its turn, it merely doesn't function anymore. It's creating this enormous bottleneck that slows everybody down. And what specific things causing this gridlock? Well, for one, the sheer number of devices we possess currently is merely exploding. Laptops, phones, smartwatches, TVs, you name it. Subsequently, we're trying to run these incredibly demanding apps, like immersive virtual reality or streaming 4K video. And each of those gadgets are shouting over each other in the identical credit airspace, stuck using one minimal connection lane at a time. And to place that in perspective, check out this number. 40 megabits per second. That's what specific thing a single person on a superior quality video contact might require. Currently, merely imagine an office with 20 people trying to perform that at the identical time, each on one access point. Yeah, you observe the problem. The full system merely starts to buckle under the street. So in what specific thing manner perform you solve a traffic jam of epic proportions? Well, you don't merely raise the speed limit. None. You build a bigger, smarter, multi-lane superhighway. And that's precisely what specific thing Wi-Fi 7 brings to the table with its core technology. And that superhighway has a name, multi-link operation, or MLO. This is the absolute heart of Wi-Fi 7. For the quite first time, your phone or your laptop is able to connect to a router using multiple Wi-Fi bands, like the 5 GHz and 6 GHz bands at the exact identical time. It's don't using one or the other. It's using them together as one giant powerful connection. This analogy merely nails it. Previous Wi-Fi was like a single-lane country road. If you got stuck behind a gradual truck, well, you were merely stuck. With MLO, we built a multi-lane superhighway. Your data is able to currently instantly hop over to whichever lane is wide accessible, entirely avoiding congestion. And that means don't merely additional speed, but way lower latency and a connection that's incredibly reliable. Okay, so a faster, additional reliable connection. That's outstanding. But this isn't merely regarding loading web pages a bit quicker. This is the foundation for a full novel generation of smart systems that possess to operate in real time. I signify what specific thing kind of things are in fact feasible currently that we've cleared up this digital traffic jam. What specific thing is able to we perform at what specific thing time our connection isn't merely swift, but it's also predictable and rock solid. Well, this is in what specific location it gets truly moderate. It unlocks the quite things we've been dreaming regarding. We're talking regarding truly immersive virtual and augmented reality, entirely wireless with zero lag. We're talking regarding industrial robots in a warehouse that is able to be controlled with millisecond precision, video calls that are merely flawless, and cloud gaming that feels each bit as responsive as if you had a console sitting right in front of you. Each of these things require that ultra-inferior, super predictable latency that only MLO is able to deliver. And this quote right in this location, it gets to the quite heart of for what specific thing reason this matters so full. to create something like virtual reality perceive real. Each single piece of data, what specific thing you observe, what specific thing you hear, in what specific location your head is, in what specific location your hands are, it each has to be in ideal sync. If whichever one of those signals is even a millisecond belatedly, the full illusion merely shatters. Wi-Fi 7 makes that seamless connection feasible, wirelessly. Currently for the plot twist. In this location's the part of the Wi-Fi 7 story that almost nobody is talking regarding. But it might merely be one of its biggest long-term benefits. Its impact on energy consumption. The idea is in fact super straightforward but truly powerful. If you obtain a job done faster, you is able to rest sooner. It's common sense, right? Wi-Fi 7 basically turns your device's radio into an Olympic sprinter. It sends and receives its data in a flash. What specific means it is able to proceed back to resting full sooner, saving a ton of power in the process. So in this location's the play-by-play. First, MLO blasts that burst of data out almost instantly. Because that job is finished so quickly, the device's radio doesn't possess to hang around, powered on, waiting for the next instruction. This lets it proceed back into a deep, power-saving sleep mode way faster. The conclude result, fewer time being awake and burning power means longer battery life for everything, from your phone to minuscule minimal smart sensors. So, Wi-Fi 7 is in this location, and it's remarkable, but you truly possess to observe it as the starting line, don't the finish line. It is building the foundation for in what specific location wireless is going over the next decade. And trust me, the future is coming swift. The first version of Wi-Fi 7 merely launched in 2024, but look at this, a second, even better version, is already on the roadmap for 2026. And before you understand it, we're going to be talking regarding Wi-Fi 8, projected for around 2028. The pace of innovation in this location is merely relentless. And the truly full jump forward is a modify in thinking. You observe, for decades, our networks possess been reactive. You inquire for something, and the network reacts to obtain it for you. The future, powered by things like AI and machine learning, is a proactive network, one that is able to in fact anticipate what specific thing you require before you even inquire. And that's the full idea I desire to depart you with today. Merely imagine this for a second. What specific thing if your network knew you were regarding to begin a video contact, and it automatically cleared a dedicated superior speed path merely for you, without you having to perform a thing? What specific thing if your smart home knew you were pulling in the driveway and preloaded your favorite show, so it plays instantly? That is the future that Wi-Fi 7 is starting to build, a truly smart, invisible network that merely works.